Today is the first day of spring. The spring equinox. It's gonna be about 60 out today, sunny. Feels amazing out here. It sounds amazing. Good morning, little birdies. What do we got here? All right, coming into the greenhouse here. Casey's in here tending to the bunnies, doing her daily bunny chores.
Yep, I first kind of go ahead and sweep, and then I'll get these emptied out into one of our ground beds. And just get it all cleaned up so they got fresh hay and pellets and water. And every day I do clean up in here, but you know.
It gets messy. They get messy quick.
Because they're having fun. So now we just let them, they kind of just come out and roam around all day. And then it's going to be a little warmer today, so we'll open up the doors all the way there, both of them. And then I put the fence in front so that way they can kind of go outside too. And it gets shaded there for them so they can be cooled down. So I did have someone ask me about what we do once it gets hot in here because bunnies can't handle it hot. And I think that's an awesome question because one of our first designs and projects this year is creating an outdoor bunny area because it will be too hot in the greenhouse for them. We don't even come into the greenhouse.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yep.
So we're kind of deciding where to put that design right now, but it has to happen soon because around mid to late April is when we get some hot days. So it'd be nice to kind of bring them out to that area on those hot days so that way they stay nice and cool. So we're kind of still in the process of that, but it's coming along.
Yep. Yeah. So everything's growing a little bit.
Yeah, it's looking nice. I took more stuff out of the little germination chamber. You can see everything's kind of popping up, getting more green. I just planted up our silver dollar eucalyptus. These get really huge. Once these get nice and full in these 3-pack cells, we're actually going to sell some of these if anybody's interested in them. These ones are the type of eucalyptus that get nice and large, kind of like that, but more foliage. Kind of walk over there.
This one here? Yeah.
So this one's like 3 years old and we haven't bumped it up, so therefore it kind of gets spindly and it goes kind of through like its own wintering kind of a look, so we'll get more foliage. But these get really large and they smell really amazing. The smell of it's so good. Smells good. So it's perfect for, you know, oils or whatever you want to make with them, or even using it dry. They get really pretty, like more like leafy leaves. They're really pretty to put even in a vase on your kitchen table. Intermix them into wreaths. There's so much that you can do and play around with eucalyptus. So these 3-packs, will be selling them for $29.99. These do get larger. So you'll get 3 plants for $29.99, and then that would include shipping. So we're kind of working on our website right now to kind of be able to like help people have access to unique plants and healing plants and plants that are our favorites, you know. So we're just gonna start small and just have a few things that we actually love and enjoy growing and kind of help you guys out because a lot of this stuff is a little harder to germinate for some. So, you know, that's where we can help out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prancer's gonna try a little bit of sage there, huh? What do you think, Prancer?
Prancer's loving it. He's like, this is the best thing ever. Fresh food.
Yum, yum, yum.
They're gonna like when they're outside though, because like I want to grow things in their space that they actually love, like just grazing on. And I want to create like small like containers that you can keep switching out in there.
Yeah.
So like ones that they can just like graze freely on, and then once they like eat it to nibble it down to like the sparse little bit of whatever's left of the plant, then switch it out with another one. So they can eat
good
that
idea.
one and then let the other one kind of, you know, rejuvenate.
Right.
Again.
She's the digger.
Yeah.
She likes to dig. Sage, what are you doing over there?
Little troublemaker.
Like a little dog.
Okay.
Fuzzy keeping an eye on Pumpkin, huh?
There's little Pumpkin. Hi, Pumpkin.
All right, we're gonna go check out one of my favorite areas. So last year we put this, put all the stones in here. I've had the berms in here for a couple of years. Look how big those willows are. Those are hybrid willows, and they are probably like 14 feet tall now in a matter of a little over a year, 2 years. So got this path put in, little retaining wall type action here. And then we cut in a path through here, brings us to the waterway. The waterway is definitely one of my favorite areas on the property, and that's just because it's all natural. Get a lot of birds. We've got water in the waterway. We're gonna be doing some stuff with this in the next couple years that is gonna make it look a lot more nicer, right, Lana? But with the back of this berm here, we pretty much just let this go natural. Casey planted up sunflowers on here one year. I planted some grass seed, some wildflower seeds. So we've got just like a mix of all kinds of different stuff, but we just wanted to kind of give ourselves some privacy from the road, and you can see that we've done that. You know, the house is behind there. Once these, whoop, I'm walking in the water here. Oh man, my feet are soaked. Once these, yeah, it's a little wet in there. But once these trees fill in, you won't even be able to see us back here. So it's just what it looks like right now. There's our little hunter, Fuzzy. Fuzzy, what you doing up there? All right, we'll try to stay on dry ground here as we walk over here. I want to take a look at something else. These corkscrew willows, which I don't know if these are trees or if these would be like considered more of a shrub, but
You're gonna need a jump there.
we transplanted these, and on this hill too, we did it's all wildflowers. We've got a lot of willows that we planted to kind of mix in here. You can see the willows at the top, but this corkscrew willow in particular, now this thing's got to be about 7-8 feet tall. Yep, it's green right now. I transplanted it like I did that one there, and this one didn't make it. But what I did is I cut everything right down to basically the bottom, and it started regrowing again. And this one is actually bigger than the one that I transplanted that lived. So it's kind of cool, huh? So yeah, here's where our berm starts, and then it goes all the way. We've got our drive that comes in between, but then it runs along the waterway there. And it's really filling in nicely. It's doing what we intended it to do, give us some privacy and blockage. Now we've got these berms that go along the rest of the property line here. You can see that actually just got seeded last fall. So we'll see how everything takes off there. Hopefully it comes up well, and then we can start putting trees and bushes, and it's all seeded with wildflower. Same with the one over in here, and then along this side of the property here, you can see those were all seeded, and then the little one right there. The other thing we did last year, we had some more big arborvitaes brought in. We finished our landscaping up against the house and had some more trees brought in there, and we actually moved this tree here. It was back over in there where that I got to get that seeded, but it was a lot lower and wetter there, so we're hoping it'll do better here. And we left it kind of popped out of the ground a little bit. That's a white pine, so we'll see how that does. And then this is the front side of the berm. We put in all this stone border last year, and we kind of widened the driveway as well. Yeah, pretty much a never-ending, ongoing project here at the garden farm, but that's what we love about it. Friends of ours had a cool tree that was on their property that got cut into a few sections and brought over here, so we put part of it into the landscape here, and we've got the rosemary here as well. But back by the kids areas where we used the other two pieces for bench pieces, which we'll show you at some point. Yep, and then here's the front side of those wild berms that we first took a look at. Kind of redid the rock border along there and got them cleaned up last year, so just some touch-up stuff to do this year. And of course we're gonna take on another new project, but for the most part, I mean, we got a lot of stuff done here. You can see that's that original trail we went down. Things are on the up and up, that's for sure. So nice outside. We're gonna all just go for a walk. It's Sunday, so we got nothing planned for today, so
chores are done.
Yeah, chores are done, and it's really nice out, so we're gonna take advantage of being outside today. We're walking our trails here. It is pretty wet. It rained all day yesterday, so
Enjoying the first day of spring.
Yep, yeah, the first day of spring. This is our pumpkin patch. Is this going to be the pumpkin patch again this year?
I don't know.
Don't know. We'll see.
Well, we had sunflowers and cut flowers and all that other stuff.
Oh yeah,
there.
a mixture.
Beans and pickles and melons, and we just stuffed all that
Yeah.
stuff in there, and it was actually a great harvest last year, even though we had a lot of drought. But you know, it took a lot out of me because it was like it's constantly watering every day. So we have to do something about watering, hon.
I know. Well,
He says that every year.
with the other beds, we will. We got 4 of them where we at least kind of got them somewhat automatic. So we'll do that same thing for the other 4 and have 8 of them down like that.
More than that. Come on.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying that's all we have.
You know, if he was the one out there having to water every day, this would have been done years ago.
We're up on top of one of our favorite spots, our hill. Yep, we got good views up here. It's just a cool spot.
It's like one of my favorite spots for like meditating and enjoying nature, and it just like
It's fine.
something about it. It just got this feeling, and we got to use it so much this winter for sledding. So
Yep.
It was just wonderful. It just brings a lot of joy.
It does. We even built the jump into the hill. It's kind of hard to see, but that's what that is right there. So, so when we get the snow, we got an automatic jump there for the kids.
I think all that white stuff is. That's all like little spiders growing in there.
Yeah, this is a pretty cool view from up here. You can kind of see how high we up. We're probably about 14 feet off the ground.
I'd like to put some trees, like a couple trees for like wind protection.
Yeah.
You know.
The wind comes out of this way here, which is like the west. So it'd be nice to have a little coverage here.
And nothing too big, because I like to enjoy the view.
Yeah.
Red Rover. Red Rover, let Lana come over. Coming down the hill now. The breeze picked up, so we need those sweaters.
See it?
We've got a bug sighting. Oh, cool.
Isn't that pretty?
Check this out. These aren't outside right now, that's for sure. Oh, Hey, little guy, what you munching on in there? What you munching on in there, huh? Prancer! Buddy! Come here! Come! I was looking for Sage. There she is. Hi, Sage. She's in her little hutch.